So what you are going to need is an eyeshadow or numerous eyeshadows that you wish to depot, some greaseproof paper, just the ordinary kind that most people have in their kitchen, a clean tea towel, a sharp knife, and some hair straighteners. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is just open up the eyeshadow like normal, and then you're going to take the knife, and be really careful when you're doing this because you can kind of hurt yourself. And you see the little gap between the piece of plastic that's holding the pan and the actual casing? You're going to put the knife in between there and go under, and then just pop that central bit up like that, and this comes out. So now what you're going to do is just take this piece of plastic, pop it onto the greaseproof paper, and then put it onto your hair straighteners and leave it for 20 seconds. Okay, so when you've done that, this should be a little bit stuck to the bottom there, and as you can see, the plastic on the bottom is melting. And you're going to take your pointed knife and go right in the center and just push, and this should come through quite easily. If it's quite stiff, you might need a little bit more time on the heat of your hair straighteners. So once it's up like that, you can see that the eyeshadow has been pushed up to the side. You just want to take your knife under there and just pry it out from the case. Okay, so the metal is going to be really hot, so what you want to carefully do is just place this upside down on your clean tea towel. What you want to do now is attach a little magnet to the back. Now the magnets I'm using I actually got from eBay. I think they were £2 for 15, but they're just little round magnets. What you can do is if you have, you get like promotional magnets that you can put on your fridge and stuff that are like quite thin and bendy, you can cut those into circles, but I find it easier to buy them from eBay or wherever you can find any others. You can probably find them at hobby stores as well, like Hobbycraft. And then you want to just stick that on the back while the glue's still hot, like so. And then after you've done that, you want to just leave that to cool down. You can pop the plastic that was holding the pan back into the eyeshadow and close it. And then what I'm going to show you how to do now is take the label off the bottom. So you're going to put this onto the greaseproof paper again, and then you're going to leave it on the heat for about 7 seconds. So once you've done that, you want to carefully, using your nail, peel off the sticker. This should come off quite easily. If it doesn't, you can put it a little bit more time on the heat. Okay, so that should peel off, and when you've done that, you can just stick this on the back of the eyeshadow, like so. The labelling is a bit messy because the labels are actually the same size as the eyeshadows. They are different, and they will look different to if you buy them in the pan form already. So this now will just fit into a MAC palette, like so. If you buy them in the pan form, they actually look like that, so they have a tiny sticker. So it's a little bit neater, but this is a good way so you don't forget what the shadow is. So you're ready to go. And then what you can do is use the empty cases and take them back to MAC and swap them for a lipstick. There's a lot of rumours kind of on the internet about whether or not you can actually use these for back to MAC. I've used them in the past a few times and they've accepted them fine, so they should work.